where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Stone. He's got the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it! Open spaces! Inside the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to get him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Jenkins unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On the snap, it's Jackson. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on.
Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
This time he's got his man. He's loose. He's at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's fine.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Jenkins. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it that way.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Farrell. Breaks into the open. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to touchdown, Wildcats! Great job by the back on the option.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. Scrambling away. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the right side. It's a seam wide open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Rice rushes to the line. Corners are walked up tight. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Jenkins. Quarterback now breaking the field. This time on target. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Stone. He lofts one down the sideline. Finds a man on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Farrell. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had him. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw it, Stone. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. North Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Down. Finds his man. It's Turner. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, out of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Rice rushes to the line. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, it's kicked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole 1st half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. 1st drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a...
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Northwestern! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. 1st drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point.
Found the seam on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Touchdown, Owls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Stone. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
We got a close game here in the 3rd quarter, and you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3-and-out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Rice rushes to the line. It's Jenkins. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Throw for it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Hits him with a stiff arm. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
He gets it up to a 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Covey. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. They just keep firing. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. There's the pressure. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job. And you did it.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they tacked on the extra point. playoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He's going for it all. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which color jersey? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man, it's Turner. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
No harder position to play in the ballgame than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Wildcats. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Here's a throw downfield late. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with him out.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Hauls it in. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.